Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So for today, I really fancy doing some really simple Easter nests ready for Easter. So I'm using the BBC Good Food recipe for this. Technically it makes 12, but I doubled the ingredients so I can make 24, although for some reason only 16 came out. So I'm not sure how I did that, but anyway, really simple and easy recipe to use. So I took 170 grams of the shredded wheat and just crushed them. I did start off with my hands, but it was a bit too time consuming. So I switched to the end of a whisk because I couldn't find a rolling pin. But yeah, you just want to crush these up nice and small. So you got something like that. And then moving on to melting the chocolate. So I'm taking 400 grams of milk chocolate, cooking chocolate, and I put it on a really low heat. I did add a scoop of butter when it started to melt because I was worried that it was going to burn, even though I've got it on low heat. And I always find melting chocolate with butter is really helpful. And actually, a bit later on, I do add a bit more butter into it. And it just really helps kind of make it a bit more liquidy instead of like thick. Because it does start to do that. But yeah, it'll look something like that. So it should be nice and kind of gooey. Then I'm just tipping all the shredded wheat in and then just mixing it and folding it until all the shredded wheat is nicely covered with the chocolate. And there's my bump making a little appearance for today. And then once you're kind of happy with everything being coated, you can then dish it up into your little cupcake holders. So yeah, so I just did a tablespoon for each, and this is where I realised I laid out 24 cupcake cases, but I only filled 16 of them. So either I overfilled them, although some didn't feel too full. But yeah, they're still going to taste just as good anyway. So I did flatten them out slightly, and then I just added 3 mini eggs to each of the nests in the centre. And that's pretty much it done. So you just want to pop them in the fridge just to kind of set for a bit. And then they're ready to eat. So really something simple. I wanted something from my childhood again. So I'm sure me and Jamie are going to get a lot of enjoyment out of these over the next few days. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And let me know if you make any Easter goodies whilst over the holidays. All right, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.